What's good, baby? So I'm here with a short video on how to move faster with MW2 and Warzone 2.0. I'm gonna get straight to the point, and these are the settings that you have to change. First and foremost, go to controller settings, go all the way down and turn on ATS. You need automatic tag sprint. You're gonna pair this up with going all the way down to where it says tactical sprint behavior, and you're gonna want to put single tap sprint. Do not keep it on double tap. If you have single tap sprint, you're gonna be running, and as soon as you move your analog stick, you're gonna go into ATS, and that is what you want. The next thing I heavily recommend is by going to your perk package and definitely putting on double time. Do not be caught slacking. You need double time. It increases your movement speed, your crouch movement speed, and also doubles your tag sprint. And that is how you're gonna get around the map faster, especially in Warzone 2.0. The map is big as hell, so you need to have ATS on at all times, as well as have double time, so you can get it back as soon as possible, right? So now that you got all the settings out the way, I'm gonna teach you how to do infinite tag sprint, right? So this is what you gotta do. If you don't do it, this is how your tag sprint will end. Right? It just ended, right? But if you have infinite tag sprint, this is how you can do it. All you have to do is run, punch, tag sprint, right? Dolphin dive, tag sprint again, punch, tag sprint, and dolphin dive. So this is where double time is going to come into play, because if you do not have double time, all you're going to do is just run, and then your tag sprint is going to go away, right? If you don't have double time. If you do have double time, you have double the tag sprint, so you can keep going, and then you can punch, you can keep going, dolphin dive, you can keep going, and then you can punch, you can keep going. So you can keep doing all these things and still have your tag sprint if you have double time, right? Because double time will allow you to have double the tag sprint. And if you're punching, you're running, and you're dolphin diving, and you're running, this will definitely help you, especially in Warzone 2, right? Because Warzone 2 is a really big map. You can get around the map faster. If you're on MP, if you're playing MP, or even Warzone, for example, tag sprint is what allows you to get into those fast movement gunfights, or to get into those fast movement mechanics, right? If you want to like jump peek, right? For example, if you want to jump peek, you want to be in tag sprint. You do not want to just be sprinting around. Let me show you. You do not want to do this. See, I don't even get as much distance as possible, right? Because tag sprint is going to allow you to go here, whereas if you're just regular sprinting, you're going to be right here, right? You're not going to be breaking anybody's camera if you're sprinting the way you are. Whereas for tag sprinting, you see that? I'm getting a lot more distance than I would get if I'm not tag sprinting, and double time as well as infinite tag sprint will definitely help you with that. One of the things that I definitely recommend is by switching your slide and dive behavior to toggle. So you go to your controller settings, go all the way to advanced, go all the way down, and then you see right here, right? Invert slide and dive behavior. Do not keep it on standard. You want to keep it on inverted. Personally, I feel like if you keep it on inverted, you're not going to be sliding around the map anyways, because those slide cancel videos or on any of those tutorials is going to get you killed. I promise you. Slide canceling is not going to do anything for you, right? What you have to do is dolphin diving is much better, because one, you can dolphin dive on a ledge and just get like hella momentum from that, as well as dolphin dive in certain situations to get away from certain scenarios, right? For example, like let's say somebody's here and I'm getting running out, right? I can immediately dolphin dive here and just get, you know what I'm saying? Just immediately dolphin dive here and then get out of position. So diving is much more important than sliding. And if you dive, and if you have your inverted on dive, you can have your ATS, you can have the unlimited ATS thing easy, right? Instead of like holding down your button, the button smashing and everything will just be reduced, right? Because all you have to do now is just tap it once instead of holding it, and now you have more control over your dive, right? Because all you have to do is tap it, and while you're tapping it, you can move your camera to whatever angle that you need, right? Whether that be a 360 or a 180 dolphin dive, or a 360 dolphin dive, whatever you got to do, or just a little side, or you just want to, you know what I'm saying? Or if you want to do like a strafe dolphin dive, you can do that as well by just moving your camera and just moving your analog stick. And on top of this, tag sprinting would allow you to not only maneuver the map faster, but allow you to kind of do some mechanics like this. You get what I'm saying? Like instead of like you can dolphin dive on a ledge, and you can get that extra boost or momentum by tag sprinting, as well as dolphin diving on a ledge and jumping right after, right? For example, show you with no tag sprint. So with no tag sprint or whatever, let's say I want to get to that window, instead of running all the way down like this, maybe getting caught out, what you have to do is here. By doing your infinite tag, or by just changing these settings, now you have tag sprint, right? Now you can move around, right? You can dolphin dive on this ledge, You see how fast I got here by just moving and by dolphin diving over that ledge, as well as having my tac sprint? That is what I mean by how to move faster in MW2.